As Junkyard's anger grows, they decide to take matters into their own hands and brutally attack Courtilly.
I give him a Viagra, but it's actually a heavy dose of sleeping pills. He falls asleep for 3 days, and when he wakes up, we're gone.
Jill's mom arrives at the shop looking stunning, capturing Crusadar's attention immediately.
In the end, my portal gun becomes blah, 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 boob world, I lost. Let's go, Larry.
I quickly show Dom. He laughs hysterically. I cry and run away. He feels so bad and lets me go.
I look deep into Speedy's eyes and see nothing but love.
Tell Joe Biden I'll reveal his deepest, darkest secret. You can clearly see him and Courtilly selfing when she was down there.
The sudden shock causes Larry Fishburger to stumble backward, knocking over a nearby lamp, which falls on the podium and crushes Joe Biden's head.
You're on the list now.
Have you played this before, Speedy and Cruz?
I have played it once, but not on stream now.
I have not played it.
Oh, all right. I'm excited to get you guys' story thought brains going here.
Yeah, the game's really good.
Yeah, it's funny.
Courtilly is late to the game. Junkyard, who is a Twitch streamer, is offended. Junkyard wants to kill Courtilly. How do you stop Junkyard?
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Obviously, you made your own story up, Chill.
Is the top the prompt and that's how I answer
That
it?
is the prompt. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. I did it in time.
Yeah, same.
I don't have to do much. Time is already basically done. I'll just wait to stop.
Damn.
Oh, my God, dude.
Harsh. Best decision to simply wait out the remaining time proves to be a big mistake. As Junkyard's anger grows, they decide to take matters into their own hands and brutally attack Courtilly. Oh, am I saving Courtilly? Despite Matt's passing, they're unable to stop Junkyard's violent rampage.
You just let him do it.
To be honest, I thought he wouldn't come up. You know, I thought he wouldn't make it there.
Knowing that Junkyard can't read, I grant him permission to kill Courtilly if he can read Harry Potter. Knowing he can't, all is well.
Smart.
I can read Harry
The
Potter.
50 Cent
Right
approach,
there.
I see.
Chaos cleverly outwitted Junkyard by challenging them to read Harry Potter before granting them permission to kill Courtilly. Junkyard, being unable to read, was unable to meet this condition and ultimately did not follow through with their threat.
Wow, he's a man of honor, though.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's true. A
I
murderer
feel like
when
you
he honored
gambled
the
my
agreement.
life.
First and foremost, if I do plan this situation, I would just succeed. Otherwise, I would just say stop, is what I was going to
Did you run out of characters because you unnecessarily wrote first and foremost?
Courtilly quickly thinks on their feet and manages to convince Junkyard that they are a valuable asset to the Twitch stream.
True.
Offering to collaborate on a project that will boost both of their channels.
Oh,
Hey, I'm always for
that's
that.
very clever.
Hey, Courtilly, I'm
Sick
always
collab.
for that. That's awesome. I'm always for that.
Clever, like
I like it.
Junkyard is impressed in Courtilly's proposal and decides to spare their lives, recognizing the potential for growth and working together.
Awesome.
Courtilly is able to escape a dangerous situation unharmed, successfully defusing the tension with their quick thinking and negotiation
So you
skills.
stopped yourself from killing her?
Yeah.
I like host
You were in a
advantage.
no-win scenario, technically.
Yeah. Good job,
Sounds like I'm
Courtilly.
the best.
You are, Courtilly, you're the best. You're the best. You're the best.
Oh, God, Larry.
Man,
I
always
give him a Viagra, but it's actually a heavy dose of sleeping pills. He falls asleep for 3 days, and when he wakes up, we're gone.
3 days.
Why'd you do 3 days?
Because I needed enough time for him. Okay, so when he wakes up, he's gonna be pissed. So we have to be really far.
I honestly don't see how this saves me.
Watch. It's
Dude,
gonna work.
he might just die.
Glitchburger successfully stops Junkyard from killing Courtilly by giving him his sleeping pills, disguised as Viagra. Junkyard falls into a deep sleep for 3 days, allowing Courtilly and Larry Fishburger to escape safely. When Junkyard finally wakes up, they realize that Courtilly's already gone, foiling their plans for revenge. See,
Let's go, Larry.
Hey, it worked.
I want to preface, I had 15 seconds, so I did this really fast, and it's a little violent.
I mean,
I swiftly yank the old man by the beard, kicking him in the nuts, and then judo chop him in the side of the neck, dropping the old bastard.
That's good in 15 seconds.
Dude, you wrote a lot in 15 seconds. That's
I was
not
gonna ask
right.
if anyone just fucking killed Junkyard, because I mean, that would work. I think you did.
Might be the only semicolon of the day.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Gosh.
Crusader acted swiftly and decisively, using a combination of physical moves to disable the old man. The force of yanking the old man by the beard, kicking him in the nuts, and judo chopping him in the neck proved to be too much for Junkyard to handle, causing him to collapse to the ground. In the end, Junkyard did not survive the brutal assault, and Crusader was able to stop him from harming Cortilli.
I was gonna
Thank
say,
you for
why didn't we
saving
just
me.
kill Junk?
Kill him. Jeremy tries to simply imply that I am the VIP of the game. He will become so distraught that he isn't, that he will launch into a monologue. Jeremy's quick thinking pays off as they manage to defuse the situation by appealing to Junkyard's ego.
Oh my god.
Junkyard, who is so caught up in believing their own importance, falls for the bait and begins a dramatic monologue about their own greatness as Junkyard rambles on.
Oh my
Cortilli
gosh.
uses the distraction to make a quick escape, avoiding certain death.
I feel like I'm the only one that's not going to survive.
Don't worry, I did.
Okay.
I did
I
nothing.
explained to Junkyard that Cortilli was late because of his own rambling. Luckily, Cortilli is quick like a cat and is able to escape.
This will work. This will
That
work.
would probably work.
I
yeah.
think you're gonna be fine. You'll be fine.
Cortilli quickly tries to defuse the situation by explaining to Junkyard that Cortilli's lateness was due to their own rambling. Junkyard, still angry, lunges towards Cortilli, but Cortilli manages to dodge the attack and escape unscathed. They narrowly avoid the vengeful Twitch streamer's wrath and survive the dangerous encounter.
That's amazing.
You know what?
It's
The
Not a good look about Matt.
only thing that didn't work was
Matt
doing
did
absolutely nothing. Yeah, you know? And to be fair, I honestly thought it would.
As Jill walked into the comic store to get Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Cruz was
Bro.
already in there. I know, you gotta line up the whole lot. What does Jill do?
Does Jill do?
It does say Yu-Gi-Oh in his defense.
Yo, Gio! That's what this is. This is an Italian guy on the streets.
Kilt quickly calls his mom, begging her to come to the shop, knowing Cruz loves mothers. His mom shows up in full makeup and a sexy dress.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my.
Jill's mom arrives at the
Jesus.
shop looking stunning, capturing Crusader's attention immediately. While Crusader is distracted, Chilled takes the opportunity to snatch the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and escape. Crusader is left dumbfounded as Chilled and their mom take a quick getaway.
Oh, we both left.
She abandoned
The
me.
AI understood it was Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
I
Yeah,
guess
it
so.
corrected it.
Yeah,
That's
funny.
incredible.
And they also understood that they want Cruz to fuck my mother, which is also incredible.
No wonder the AI's taking our jobs.
Hey, you didn't leave your mom behind.
Oh my god.
Chilled, being so smart, steals Junkyard's wallet and then proceeds to bribe Cruz for all of their Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Smart, smart.
Smart.
Oh god, fuck. Chill's attempt to steal Junkyard's wallet and bribe Cruz backfired as Cruz, enraged by the betrayal, might I add, challenged Chilled to a duel. Chilled, overconfident in their own skills, underestimated Cruz's management of the game. In the end, Cruz emerged victorious and Chilled was left lying defeated. Their lifeless body a testament to the dangers of others once
Oh my god.
Wait, I was gonna say, wait, right in the shadow realm. Holy
Say
shit.
hi to Yugi's grandpa.
I'm the secret Yu-Gi-Oh master.
Cruz
Cruz
has got
has
a
no weak cards.
Cruz has got a card with Chilled on it, just screaming.
I just let Cruz buy them all. Screw Chilled and his Yu-Gi-Oh card passion.
Bro.
This
It was your frost and that's your answer.
It did not.
Chilled is devastated as Cruz buys up all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, leaving them with nothing to collect. Feeling defeated, Chilled walks out of the comic store empty-handed and disheartened. Unbeknownst to them, a crazed fan of Yu-Gi-Oh cards sees Chilled leaving the stores and attacks him for not having the cards to trade. Results in a fatal outcome of Chilled.
I can't get over the UOG load, dude.
They just killed him for not having cards.
My God.
Battle City took a turn, dude.
Chilled challenges Cruz to a Beyblade duel. He rips out his Beyblade significantly harder and wins. He then buys all the cards he wants easy.
GG, no reef.
As the dust settled from the intense Beyblade duel, Cruz's eyes blazed with a fierce determination. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Enraged by apparently my victory, Cruz unsheathed a razor-sharp blade and charged at me. Why am I here?
Oh my God.
Hell-bent on revenge. Petey, still here, caught off guard, was no match for Cruz's ferocity and fell to the ground, their life slipping away. I wasn't even there. Damn.
I mean, I guess Chilled got away. But you did die.
I'm a monster.
This is what happens when the prompt makes no sense.
Cruz is out of control.
Jill uses the strongest stun attack on Cruz and scoops up all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards while she's helplessly watching, then runs away with them.
Hell yeah, judo chop.
Got our like 12th spelling of Yu-Gi-Oh today already.
As Jill unleashes the strongest stun attack on Cruz, the force sends both of them crashing to the floor. In the chaos, Jill quickly grabs the entire lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and makes a hasty escape, leaving Cruz to struggle to get back to their feet. However, Cruz's anger and determination proved too much, and they managed to catch up to Jill delivering a fatal blow.
Damn. Ew. Okay, so much for them being lenient on
A lot of
And
people
Cruz
getting
lives.
killed.
You guys spit on Junk and he died.
Jeremy tries to convince Chill to use his immense wealth as a big Twitch streamer to buy the store. The store then refuses to sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards to Cruz. Cruz, oh boy, enraged by the store's refusal to sell him Yu-Gi-Oh cards, pulled out a gun and started shooting at Jeremy and Chilled. Oh boy, we're in trouble, buddy. Chilled, realizing their situation was dire, grabbed Jeremy and made him run for the door. But Cruz's aim was too accurate and they were hit. As Jeremy watched in horror, Chilled's lifeless body slumped to the ground, a victim of Cruz's desperation and their own failed attempt to save the day.
You go like Cruz.
Cruz!
I just appreciate you showing up, Jeremy. Thank
Killing
you.
everybody.
I tried, man.
That's a more direct Shadow Realm, though. You have to give like really fucking shit at that. Shield simply pulls a Seto Kaiba and says, "Screw the rules. I have money." Then buys all the cards himself.
That's
Fine.
I like it. I like it.
She's gonna shoot you, dude.
Probably. Based on yours, I'm gonna get shot. Matt's aggressive move didn't go unnoticed by Cruz, who had grown tired of being bullied.
Yeah, referendum
I
on
can
Cruz,
tell.
man.
In a fit of rage, Cruz challenged Matt to a duel, determined to teach him a lesson. In the end, Matt's lack of skill and overconfidence led to their downfall, and they were left dying, defeated, and lifeless on the floor. That's
The
my
final
deck
boss.
has no weak cards. What the fuck?
We can't kill her.
The only one who lives Cruz is Cruz.
She's not supposed to die. Cordelia tries to calm Chill's undying rage so they won't kill Crusader for her spending spree. Luckily, Cordelia distracts him with broccoli and as Cordelia's attempt to calm Chill down with broccoli and distractions failed, Chill's rage boiled over and they lunged at Crusader with vengeance.
Oh, she has a gun.
Crusader, caught off guard, was unable to defend herself against Chill's fury. In the end, Chill's anger proved to be Crusader's demise, and as they delivered a fatal blow, ending her life in a gruesome and senseless act of violence. And I did not survive.
That should be a heart.
If either of them die, it's over.
Opposite of round one.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's not, I like to know that AI thinks I'm that strong. I think I've got hope if AI takes over. They won't fuck with me.
They must have read all your judo chops to the throat of Junkyard and that's it, she's buff.
A huge falcon picks you up and takes you high into the sky.
Huge.
Oh.
Junkyard tries to, knowing that I need to get to Mordor to destroy the One Ring, the Falcon agrees to help me on my quest. We save Middle-earth.
That wins.
Yay!
As the Falcon soared through the skies, Chill Chaos held on tight to the bird's feathers, feeling the wind rushing past their face. With the One Ring safely in hand, they guided the Falcon towards Mordor, avoiding the treacherous gaze of Sauron's minions. Wow. After a perilous journey, they finally reached Mount Doom, where they destroyed the ring, saving Middle-earth from darkness.
Yay!
Yeah, I like that one.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Falcon.
Speedy tries to stay calm, realizing Ryan Gosling was also picked up. There's no way Ryan Gosling and I die considering he's a main character with plot armor.
That's smart.
This guy's never seen The Notebook.
Titanic.
As Speedy gazed at the breathtaking view, Ryan Gosling's calm demeanor seemed to rub off on them, but the Falcon's sharp talons only dug deeper into their skin. Despite their best efforts to reason with the beard, it began to bank and dive, sending Speedy's stomach into a free fall. I'm not dead yet. In the end, the force of the impact proved too great as Speedy's life came to a tragic end. And of course, Ryan has plot armor.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You knew only one of them could live.
Has he mourned you?
Oh, man. Yeah, it's nice that he at least cared, I guess.
We travel around for a while, seeing the sights, but the friendly Falcon and I become thirsty, so we land at a diner and have lunch together.
Aw.
That's so sweet. Nice Falcon.
You made sure to
Maybe.
like quantify these friendly. Yeah.
As the players sat down at the diner with the friendly Falcon, they couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder at the unusual situation. But as they dug into their meal, they failed to notice the Falcon's sharp talons closing in around.
I think you would notice that.
Food.
You were the meal.
You did bring him to a diner.
And they succumbed to their fate, becoming just another meal for the ravenous.
You practically put yourself on a plate.
Jeez.
To go.
You gave him a fork and a bib.
I rustle the Falcon's jimmy so that he'll slowly descend and drop me off on the ground gradually.
Nice.
Oh, I like it.
Crusader's attempt to rustle the Falcon's jimmies only resulted in a furious squawk and a sharp talon swiping at their face. As the bird bent to dive, Crusader's grip faltered and they were flung out of the Falcon's grasp, plummeting towards the ground with a sickening rush of wind in their ears.
Well, that's descriptive.
The impact was fatal and Crusader's lifeless body lay broken and battered on the pavement.
Ooh.
That's hilarious.
He dropped you on pavement? Oh, that's rough.
Cortilli tries to escape at first until she realizes that the Falcon is actually a male fae and is her promised mate, and they fly off into the sunset in love.
What the hell does that mean, bruh?
Getting smut.
What? As Cortilli gazed into the male fae's piercing eyes, she felt an inexplicable sense of belonging and surrender.
We're getting smut.
They wrapped
really
their
are.
wings around her, holding her close as the wind rushed past, and Cortilli knew that she found her eternally.
Oh my God.
Together, they soared into the sunset, their love burning brighter than the stars, and Cortilli's
my
heart
God.
overflowing with joy and
I
contentment.
gotta be honest. I really thought I really thought Larry would be the one to fuck the Falcon.
The shape of
This is my
Falcon.
dream.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
I draw the line
right.
at Falcon fucking, okay?
Wow.
If I'm gonna fuck a Falcon, it's gonna be Kirk Cousins, okay?
All the crew are locked into the cafeteria together with the imposters approaching. How do we survive?
Oh
my God.
Wait, I'm trying to do something. I tell the imposters I want to do a bit with them. 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 milkshakes, 55 wings.
There's no way this works.
Chill Chaos attempt to stall the imposters by proposing a bizarre food ordering session backfires as the group, fueled by hunger and desperation, might I add, becomes increasingly agitated. The imposter, sensing an opportunity, pounce on the chaotic scene, and Chill Chaos is quickly overwhelmed. In the ensuing melee, Chill Chaos is brutally dispatched, their screams muffled by the cacophony of clashing utensils and crashing dishes.
Ooh, cacophony might be word of the day.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the AI wins today.
Anthony.
Nobody wants to do a fucking bit anymore.
Speedy tries to whip out my Rick and Morty portal gun that Rick, personal friend by the way, let me borrow. I use it to escape to Boob World and enjoy a 3-day stay. Nice. Speedy's attempt to escape to Boob World with the Rick and Morty portal gun backfires as the imposters quickly adapt and start using the portal to send their own team members to an alternate dimension. Jesus. As Speedy tries to find a way to return, they become disoriented and lost in the infinite loops of Boob World, providing the imposters with the perfect opportunity to eliminate them.
Probably wouldn't hate that.
There's never a way to
This is
die.
a loss.
I was gonna say,
World
never thought I'd
physics.
die that way, but I always sort of hoped.
Yep.
Man, I thought I had that.
If I had to die,
Yeah.
In
it's
the
not
end,
that
my
bad.
portal gun becomes blah, 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 Boob World, I lost.
Apple yells, "Food fight!" And quickly, she and all her friends bombard the imposters with food until they are defeated. We then stomp on them.
Jesus, this is like a game.
I was never a part of a food fight. I wish I
Yeah,
was.
you said they were defeated.
Apple's impromptu food fight plan caught the imposters off guard, and with their friends' help, they managed to overpower them by drenching them in a barrage of food items. As the imposters stumbled and then struggled to defend themselves, Apple and their friends took advantage of the distraction to deliver a crushing blow, ultimately defeating the imposters and securing their survival. We all lived!
Nice.
Wow.
let's
Maybe.
go, Apple.
We did all live! With the imposters defeated, Apple and their friends were able to regain control of the cafeteria and continue their mission to uncover the truth. Is that what a mission's
damn.
been all
Let's
the
go,
time?
Apple.
All the
Yeah, I
time?
really- I thought
I'm
it was
not
just
thinking about
shit.
finding the
What a
truth.
cliffhanger.
Crew victory.
Larry Fishburger tries to grab 2 of my handsomest homies and we form an Eiffel Tower. The imposters get so distracted they forget they're supposed to kill.
There's no way this works.
Larry Fishburger quickly gathers 2 of their most trustworthy allies together and they create a human Eiffel Tower in the middle of the cafeteria.
Doesn't know what it's saying.
The imposters are so taken aback by this unexpected move that they hesitate and lose their chance to strike. Eventually, the imposters decide to retreat, allowing Larry Fishburger and their allies to survive the encounter.
Oh my god.
He's thriving.
Oh my god.
Thriving, baby!
In the middle of that tower.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, I brought rats along with me that were trained to go after imposters. The rats will drive them crazy and we can escape within the chaos. As the imposters approach, Kruzadar releases the trained rats, which immediately attack the fake crew members. The rats' chaotic behavior causes the imposters to become disoriented and distracted, allowing Kruzadar to slip away unnoticed. However, in the ensuing chaos, the rats also attack some of the real crew members, and Kruzadar is caught in the crossfire, ultimately falling victim to the violent scuffle. No!
Damn,
You had it.
I had
They
it!
went right for you.
Oh, my fucking rats, man. Damn it.
Jeremy tries to stick with Chilled the whole time. I don't really pay attention during Among Us, so I let him do it and hope he finds the imposters again.
I like it.
All right, here we go. As the imposters approach, Jeremy sticks with Chilled, trusting their instincts. Now, if we go back in time, Chilled died, so this might not work out. Yep, unfortunately, Chilled is indeed the imposter.
Oh,
So
right.
valid. So real.
That's pretty much
Oblivious to the
accurate.
danger
Yeah.
lurking behind. Jeremy's fate is rewarded with a deadly surprise, and they become the latest victim in the chaotic
This game knows
cafeteria.
Among Us.
Oh my god.
Hey, I watched his chilled video.
Cortilli tries to take charge and assign tasks to the surviving crew. As a team, they band together and complete everything to save the ship and Earth victory. Task win.
What was that laugh, Chill?
It's just the end.
Victory.
It's the victory screen.
gotta throw
Cortilli
it out
swiftly
there,
takes
right?
charge, rallying the surviving crew members to band together and complete tasks efficiently under the looming threat of the imposters. Their quick thinking and solid leadership skills lead to a successful rescue mission to save both the ship and the Earth from disaster. In the end, the crew emerges victorious, having survived the tense situation orchestrated by the imposters. Cortilli survived.
Let's go, Court.
You know?
Cortilli takes a commanding lead.
I'm gonna write just victory in
Task
the next
wins.
one.
Task
You're
wins.
guaranteed at least. Every stall is full. If you don't poop, you die. What do you do?
Finding myself in a shitty situation, I find the smallest person I know I can beat up if they attack me. I shit in their lap. I apologize.
Oh my god.
Your brain told your fingers to type that.
Yes, finds a smaller person in the bathroom and resorts to violence to secure a stall. They proceed to defecate in that person's lap while apologizing for their actions. As the small person retaliates, a scuffle ensues, drawing attention from others in the bathroom. No!
Damn, they have his back.
And they kill you.
For some reason, that caused you to die.
Oh my god.
I've never been so happy to pick
I decided to run outside into the woods and dig a hole and take a dump in it. It's nature.
It is nature.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Junkyard quickly runs outside into the woods, frantically
I don't know, I
searching
did that.
for a secluded spot to dig a hole and relieve themselves. As they squat over the makeshift toilet, they hear rustling in the bushes nearby. What? Without warning, a wild animal attacks them, preventing them from finishing their business. In the end, they succumb to the unfortunate fate as they are unable to defend themselves while they're in such a vulnerable
Bro, AI is wild. Suddenly a lynx.
In the woods.
Speedy tries to poop furiously in the public bathroom sink. This was some serious action since I had 5 Arby's beef and cheddars and some chalky milk. Hee hee. I'm just being honest with the AI.
It's fair.
Speedy's frantic attempt to poop in the public bathroom sink ended in disaster.
Here we go.
The sink was not designed for such a volume of waste, and it quickly overflowed, covering the floor in a mess of brown goo. How am I gonna die here? As Speedy stood there, paralyzed with shock, the putrid smell and mess proved too much as they succumbed to the horrors of the situation, meeting their untimely demise. This is garbage. It says if you don't poop, you die.
You can die in other ways too. You got to be careful. That's why I wrote this. It was very
Yeah,
calculated.
that guy shanked me after I shit in his lap. That's how I died.
Beautifully curated, Larry.
Thank you. I shit my fucking pants and I walk out with my chin held high. Nobody tells me when I can and where I can shit. Hashtag America.
Oh my god.
Life Burger's decision to attempt to defecate in their pants ultimately leads to their downfall.
Wow. That's not great.
As they try to walk out of the bathroom with their accomplishment, they trip and fall, causing the contents of their pants to spill out onto the floor. The smell inside of the mess proved too much for Life Burger, and they succumb to the embarrassment and discomfort, meeting their untimely demise.
Accomplishment in quotes is insane.
I made this.
I love it. Yeah.
Damn it.
Jeremy tries to poop, just kind of on the floor. I don't want to die.
This has to work.
It won't. I'm gonna succumb to the smell. As Jeremy tries to poop on the floor, they fail to contain the mess, and the sticky smelly substance spreads across the tile.
Release blubber or some
The
shit.
smell is overwhelming, and Jeremy's eyes begin to water as they try to make a hasty retreat. In their haste, they trip and fall, landing face first in their own mess, and succumb to the inevitability of dying in a gruesome death amidst the chaos.
Man.
Well, I don't think I'm living at all then. Good God.
Did you also shit on the floor?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. I would just poop close to the sink so it could be easily cleaned up later. Not pooping kills me, but you actually can't die from embarrassment.
More of us already did, so
Yeah.
let's see.
That's true. Matt's attempt to poop near the sink was not successful. How? I failed it, as the wave of shits proved to be too powerful and uncontrollable. The mess spread across the floor, making a huge mess that would be impossible to clean up. As a result, Matt's embarrassment, which shouldn't kill me, turned to despair, and they succumbed to the overwhelming force of nature, ultimately leading to their demise.
Oh
You
my
said embarrassment
God.
couldn't kill you, so they went, no, but
Right.
despair.
What about despair?
Cortilli tries to completely disassociate with their emotions and sense of shame and decides to poop their pants confidently, then go shopping for new pants.
This is called pulling a Larry.
Cortilli's bold attempt to defy the natural order of things ultimately proved futile. As they proudly walked out of the bathroom, their pants now stained with the remnants of their failed attempt, the smell wafted through the air, drawing the attention of everyone around. In the end, the stench proved too much, and Cortilli succumbed to the overwhelming embarrassment and shame that their life slipped away as they collapsed to the ground.
Did anyone win?
I don't think so.
I created the
Cortilli, you rock. Well done.
Wahoo!
Let's go, Court.
Why does Cruz have 0? Cruz lived.
My
feel
game
like Larry
froze
should get a
on me,
point.
so I had to rejoin.
The prompt
It's
that no
okay,
one
Cruz.
survives, you should.
I talked about asserting my
Cruz lost
dominance
her
and
point.
shitting on the floor, so I was like really curious where that was gonna go since I said asserting it. Maybe it like would have.
Likes the assertion.
Yeah, maybe it would have liked the
Yeah, I mean, I
assertion.
don't know.
I was so curious.
You are approached by Glebus, the
There's so
tree
many
man.
prompt ideas.
He demands you prove yourself or die. What do you do?
What's Glebus?
Yeah, what's
What the hell is
Glebus?
Tree
Glebus?
man. It says right there,
Oh,
Apple.
okay.
I have no idea how intense the AI is going to make Glebus.
Let's go, Larry.
I quickly show Dong. He laughs hysterically. I cry and run away. He feels so bad and lets me go.
That's awesome.
Cry.
My Burger's attempt to show Dong only led to Glebus's confusion and amusement. As they laughed hysterically, Life Burger's tears and panicked cry for help only fueled Glebus's sense of superiority. In the end, Glebus's mercy was short-lived, and they delivered a crushing blow that left Life Burger's lifeless
okay.
body at their feet. Damn, I thought I was gonna win that one.
Glebus ain't fucking
Ooh,
around.
Cortilli, what would be the best way to woo Glebus? Since Cortilli is the best smart writer in the world, she teaches me everything.
Wow.
I like it.
What are you gonna do to him?
Chillcast, thinking they could outsmart the Glebus, decided to ask Cortilli for advice on how to woo the tree man. Cortilli, being the expert in smut, taught Chillcast everything she knew, but Glebus was not impressed. In the end, Glebus's patience wore thin, and with a mighty roar, they struck Chillcast down with their branch. ending their life.
Oh!
I want to fucking
This is why
refund.
I'm a Twitch streamer and not a writer. I don't know.
Junkyard, please, Glebus.
I stand in front of the tree man and take out my own twig, winking out.
Yeah, my man tried.
You said twig.
It didn't work out before.
I know, you know.
And he
You
called it a
wrote out
dog, not a
winking
twig.
eye instead of just doing the winky face.
What is this prompt?
Oh, wait, doing?
Junkyard attempts to remove their own twig only seemed to enrage Glebus, who swiftly struck them down with a branch, crushing
He
them
saw it as a
to their
threat.
puny human body. As Junkyard's life force faded, they realized that their feeble attempt and defiance of their own have been futilized and blah blah blah.
A lot of
and I'm dead.
I feel like he died in the first sentence and they just kept writing more. Speedy tries to show him that I am also half tree. I sprout out a flower from my nose and crap out an orange. Glebus is shocked and proceeds to make out with me.
Oh, hell yes.
As Speedy demonstrates their half-tree abilities by sprouting a flower from their nose and producing an orange, Glebus is taken aback and unexpectedly becomes enamored. The unusual display of nature's power breaks Glebus's threat, leading to a peaceful resolution as they engage in a strange but thorough makeout session. In the end, Speedy survives the encounter with Glebus, proving their worth and unique capabilities.
Not bad.
Who wants to smell my tree fingers?
You brought love.
Glebus has a heart in there.
What do you do with that?
Jeremy tries to cover himself in nearby bark to show he can be one with the trees. Together, they can form a forest of friendship.
I am Peter Malark.
Jeremy attempts to cover himself in nearby bark, but Glebus is not impressed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nope.
They sneer at Jeremy's efforts, calling it a pitiful attempt to blend in. As a result, Glebus summons a swarm of razor-sharp leaves to devour Jeremy.
Bro, we went full Trevenant mode.
Damn, Glebus got powers too.
I did not anticipate that. That's not great for me.
That's not good.
Freaking razor leaf.
I think Glebus can use Razor Leaf.
He's a Pokemon.
Anyway, I take 5 large steps back away from Glebus. He's a tree man. He is rooted into the ground. I've proven myself, and he can no longer reach.
That's so smart. But he has razor leaves.
Matt tries to retreat, but Glebus's branches beyond their physical form,
Entangling
staring
roots.
Matt's feet and pulling him back towards the tree man. Despite his efforts, Matt is dragged closer, and Glebus's branches constrict around his legs, holding him in place. As Glebus's roots can begin to writhe and tighten, Matt's screams are drowned out by the sound of his own
God.
Made a
Wow.
monster.
Oh my god.
I didn't know
He
he was
killed you, his
rude
creator,
too,
Jeremy.
like fucking
The only way to
shit.
survive is to
Glebus.
seduce him. Go, Cortilli.
I got this. Cortilli tries to shake what her mother gave her vigorously. Luckily, she knows the routine to shake it like a salt shaker by Yin Yang twins. Tree Man likes.
Tree man likey.
Man likes.
Cortilli throws caution to the wind and busts out her best dance move, shaking her body with impressive vigor. The tree man is taken aback by her unexpected display of energy and skill and decides to spare her life as a sign of respect
She's
for her
done it.
boldness. Cortilli breathes a sigh of relief and grateful that her dance moves were enough to secure her survival in this challenging situation.
Damn, dude.
You did it, Court.
Thank you.
I look at my picture stash of moms and get massively erect. I show Glebus my massive 9-foot cockaroo, and he is impressed by my wood.
Third person to show their dick to Glebus.
Would never have
This one
expected that.
Where's the blood flow for that thing?
I'm wondering if it'll bring it up.
the entire time.
Crusader's attempt to impress Glebus with this massive 9-foot cockaroo only seems to confuse the tree man, who is not interested in Crusader's peculiar display.
Ow.
Glebus's branches begin to writhe in agitation, and a thick mossy vine snaked out to ensnare Crusader.
Why is it?
As the
thing
tree
is
man's
vine whip,
bark
too?
grew darker and more menacing, Crusader's erection began to wilt.
That's a wild sentence.
And they succumbed to Glebus's deadly embrace. Oh my god!
They wrote you a smut story.
They really did.
The erection began to wilt.
Oh my god!
Yay, Court, we did it.
Okay, Glebus got a little out of control.
Yeah, Glebus went
You're
kind
all
of crazy,
Glebus.
dude. A herd of wild armadillo with rabies are approaching the city.
Oh.
We must stop them to survive.
Ooh. Jeremy tries to pick up the most docile of the armadillo and challenge the rest to that game they played in Road to El Dorado. Jeremy wins, forcing them away.
Awa, awa.
Awa. As Jeremy held the docile armadillo, they thought they had outsmarted the rabid herd.
no.
However, the armadillo suddenly became aggressive, biting Jeremy's hand and spreading the rabies. Jeremy succumbed to the infection, joining the armadillos in their I turned into one! In their rampage to the city, their challenge game forgotten in the chaos.
A lot of armadillos charging a city is wild.
I summoned my tree friend, Glebus. I climb up Glebus's branches to avoid the wild herd as Glebus stomps the life out of the wild armadillos.
Didn't he kill
he
you?
also
Glebus
knows
kill
stomp.
you, yeah.
Chaos successfully summons their tree friend, Glebus, who quickly comes to their aid. As the wild herd of rabid armadillos approaches, Glebus stomps on them with vengeance, creating a barrier between Chaos and the dangerous animals. The combined efforts of Chaos and Glebus lead to the eradication of the rabid armadillos.
Glebus killed
Glebus.
all the armadillos?
He's so cool.
Let's go, Glebus.
They
Speedy
just ate
tries to summon Peter Griffin from Fox's Family Guy to help me stop them. Peter does one of his famous cutaways, and we quickly forget this even matters.
Nice. That's genius.
Speedy's attempt to summon Peter Griffin proves to be ineffective as Peter does one of his famous cutaways, completely diverting their attention from the approaching herd of rabid armadillos. As a result, the armadillos overrun the city, causing chaos and distraction. Honestly, I knew that last part was going to get me in trouble.
You're safe. You're just kind of like in a cutaway for forever.
Because telling the AI that I don't care and this doesn't matter is never going to work.
Take it seriously. That's what the AI is like, dude. Come on.
Come on, man.
I try to put out nets around the city that ensnare the armadillo, then we can capture them and treat the rabies to later release them into the wild.
That is so wholesome.
I mean, depending on how far along it is.
Okay.
The plan to put out nets around the city to capture the rabid armadillos proved to be successful. The armadillos were safely captured, treated for rabies, and later released back into the water.
That's it.
Wow!
It didn't even change
Yeah, you know what? That makes
Because it was so smart.
I fly a helicopter just outside the city and place out a cake filled with sedatives and rabies cure. The armadillos can't resist.
Smart.
Matt's plans. Oh, great. This isn't going to go well. Matt's plans seemed ingenious, and the armadillos were indeed drawn to the cake. However, as they devoured the treats and began to calm down, but not before one particularly aggressive armadillo, immune to the sedative, managed to bite Matt's leg. Despite the pain, Matt was able to make it back to the helicopter and escape the area before the armadillo were great for. Okay,
Let's go, Matt.
Look at that!
I made it. Yeah. Did I cure them all? I'm not really sure.
Doesn't matter. Still a
Yeah,
winner.
it doesn't matter. I lived. Yeah.
Thankfully, I am the goddess of boa constrictor snakes. I send forth my snake children to feast on the herd of armadillo. The war ends quick.
I love this.
The war ends.
The war ends quick.
Crusaders' plan to send their boa constrictor snake children to feast on the herd of wild armadillo with rabies proves to be a clever and effective strategy. The snakes quickly overwhelm the armadillo, taking down the infected animals with ease. In the end, the city is saved from the threat of rabid armadillos, and Crusader is hailed as a hero for the creative
Well
solution.
done.
Snake army!
A lot of snakes in the city now, but you know.
With
Our new
rabies.
problem.
We'll
It's a fair
solve that
trade.
problem down the road, one step at a
Yeah, we did
I'm
time.
surprised it didn't point that out in there.
The queen demands a beautiful love story or you will be beheaded. The book. Smut or die.
Speedy tries to tell the story of how Larry and Speedy met. A passionate 2022 convention full of fun and secret hotel rendezvous. Chugging Gatorade as well.
Gotta stay hydrated, you
Oh,
know.
nice.
Afterwards, for sure.
Oh my
Speedy's
God.
attempt to tell the queen a romantic tale fell flat as they struggled to recall the details of their own adventures. The queen's expression turned from expectant to disgusted as Speedy stumbled over their words, mentioning Gatorade and hotel rendezvous without a real passion or romance. It meant something to me. In the end, the queen's patience wore thin and Speedy's head rolled off their shoulders, a beheading that was as swift as it was merciless.
Is this queen as hard as like
Bullshit,
Glebus
dude.
or what the fuck?
Speedy, if they were there, they would have seen the passion and the romance.
This is between Louise and Cruz at the comic book store, so it's gonna be pretty difficult. Tries to explain that love stories are unrealistic expectations of relationships. That idolizing these stories, you will actually have an unhappy life.
Oh dear.
You're gonna
You're
get
the
killed, bro.
worst.
Yeah, you're gonna
He's gone.
dead. Yeah.
Words fell on deaf ears and the queen's face contorted in rage. She saw their words as a blasphemy against the romantic ideals she held dear. As the executioner's axe fell, Chillcast realized too late that sometimes the truth is not what sets us free, but rather a cleverly crafted love story. The
Nothing scarily deep for AI.
Yeah, I was gonna say the AI get
I do like your
philosophical
answer,
on you?
though.
Like, what the fuck?
Thank you.
Junkyard, I look deep into Speedy's eyes and see nothing but love. I find myself drawn to his beauty and succumb to his love.
Oh.
He wrote about me, but I wrote about Larry.
As Junkyard gazes into Speedy's eyes, they are consumed by a deep sense of passion and devotion.
Oh,
However,
my.
their actions are not met with disdain by the queen, who sees their love as a mockery of romance she demanded. In
He
a
is not an
rage,
ally.
the queen sends Junkyard to gruesome beheading, their love ultimately leading to their downfall.
Damn,
Wow.
John.
It meant something to you, John.
Piece of shit.
I thought it was
Yeah,
good.
fucked up
I was
queen.
good.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I don't even want to live.
Once upon a time, God, Jesus, fuck, rewind. Okay, hold on. Once upon a time, a Speedy met a Larry. Larry gave him a good old hot tour and spin on that thing. Speedy fell in love with Larry. The end.
Oh my god, that girl is going. She's gone so viral.
Larry
Dude, she
Fishburne's
doesn't love
attempt-
dude love.
Apparently not, dude. During Pride Month of all months, too, this fucking queen,
This is
dude.
unacceptable, honestly.
Larry Fishburne's
Should've
attempt
said
to create a
progressive
beautiful love story was met with confusion and disgust by the queen. They refused to accept the absurd tale of Speedy and Larry's relationship. As a result, they were sentenced to beheading for their incompetence. Larry Fishburne's head was soon rolling on the executioner's block. Their ill-fated attempt at storytelling ended in a gruesome and untimely demise.
He died
Both
twice.
got beheaded?
I still spit on that thing. I don't care.
Oh boy. Jeremy tries to begin reading a lovely romantic novel. Unnoticed by the queen is Cruz sneaking up behind her with a gun. Just lights up the queen.
Suddenly, Cruz.
His attempt to read a lovely romantic novel was interrupted by the sudden and deadly gunfire of Cruz, who snuck up behind the. Oh, she's gonna hit me. She's gonna hit me. And behind the queen. The queen's screams filled the air as Jeremy's eyes widened in horror, unable to comprehend the chaos unfolding before them. In the end, the queen's demands for a beautiful love story were met with a brutal and violent reality as Jeremy and the queen both. God damn it, Cruz!
Damn.
Their lives cut short by Cruz's cold-blooded actions.
Cruz, know your target and what lies behind it.
He said, I love that thing, bro. What was I supposed to do? Once upon a time, a MILF was left alone because she lost her husband to war. I show up and seduce her with my big arms and witty humor.
Oh my god.
Crusader's attempt at seduction was met with disgust and outrage by the MILF, who had unexpected a beautiful love story, but not as sleazy. Come on.
Yeah, well, I
Queen
mean,
is the MILF.
like, we have to know that the queen's the milk.
Oh, God. That's why she wants to hear a love story.
So hot.
Oh, enraged, she summoned the guards and had Crusader thrown into the dungeon where they would spend the rest of their days in darkness and despair. Wait, I'm not dead though!
Yeah, it's technically true. You're not
In the
dead.
end, Crusader's fate was sealed and they were never mind. They were abandoned in the town square, their headless body left to rot. Wow.
You got like two bad endings.
Hell of a twist.
Honestly, I've created
All
a.
right, no one lived.
That queen
Brutal
sucks.
queen.
That did not
Yeah.
work out well.
I can't believe it changed to the
She let the power go to her head.
Nice money.
Oh, I mean,
Love stories
real
all
life,
apart.
though.
You're controlling Joe Biden. He starts falling into a deep sleep at the podium. How do you wake him up?
Oh my god.
Do we have to?
Oh.
It's fucking Jover for me.
Crooked Sleepy Joe.
It's Jover.
Tell Joe Biden I'll reveal his deepest, darkest secret. You can clearly see him and Cortilli selfing when she was at the
Joe Biden was there.
Chillcast strike quickly catches Joe Biden's attention as he snaps out of his deep sleep, adrenaline coursing through his veins. The mention of Cortilli's selfie, the capital, sends a jolt of fear through him, pushing him to quickly regain his composure and focus on the task at hand. It's a sudden surge of alertness. Sleepy Joe manages to shake off the drowsiness and continues to speak. avoiding any potential embarrassment. Let's go! You did
I did
it!
not consent
Can't
to this
believe that.
Doing enhance. Holy shit, it's Joe Biden.
Oh my god.
Early this morning, I had Biden put on a shocker dog collar before his speech. Each time
sorry.
he dozed off, I hit the button and kept him awake.
Chunk, that is master class brilliant.
Genius.
Junkyard had the foresight to equip Biden with a shocker dog collar to prevent him from falling into a
It already feels like you're gonna win.
sleep at the podium. Each time Biden began to doze off, Junkyard pressed the button on the collar, jolting him to awake. Biden was able to successfully deliver his speech without the interruptions, thanks
Wow.
to Junkyard quickly thinking and clever.
Let's go, John.
Junkyard.
Kept getting zapped.
So patriotic of you.
Speedy tries to pull out his emergency air horn and use it very close to his old people ears. It works, jolting Joe Biden awake. Yay!
Could you imagine seeing that on the news?
Oh my God! Executive President Waker-upper, Speedy.
Speedy's sudden and loud blast of emergency air horn startles Joe Biden awake. But the shockwave causes him to lose his balance and stumble backwards. Almost. Keyword almost falling off the podium. I feel like he's going to gain himself back. Fortunately, Speedy quickly grabs his arm and steadies him, preventing a potential disaster.
Wow.
With his wits regained, Joe Biden composes himself and continues his speech, albeit a bit shaken.
Nice. Hey, the president's wife.
Yay!
You're gonna get a medal after that.
I didn't realize he was supposed to continue the speech. Apple tries to tickle him furiously with many feathers, waking him up laughing and in a good mood.
He might, yeah. He might remember he needs to.
Tickled Joe Biden's face, he jolted awake, laughing uncontrollably. The sudden awakening disoriented him, but the infectious laughter soon spread to the audience, breaking the tension.
Oh,
With
nice.
his good mood restored, Biden regained his composure and continued his speech, leaving the crowd in stitches. Oh, yay!
Look
at that.
Nice.
Well done.
Oh, that's nice.
Tickle party. Oh.
Give him a rectal exam. I'm not a doctor, so this worries him, and he's now wide awake and asking a lot of questions about my certifications.
Certificatio.
They wouldn't let me fit the rest.
Italian, it's fine.
Larry Fishburger's unorthodox method of trying to wake Joe Biden backfires as the president's eyes widen in horror at the unexpected rectal exam. The sudden shock causes Larry Fishburger to stumble backward, knocking over a nearby lamp, which falls onto the podium and crushes Joe Biden's head.
You're on the list now.
In the aftermath, Larry Fishburger's left shaken and confused, unsure of what just happened as the room falls silent in shock and horror.
In game. Yes, in game.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
In game.
Oh my god.
In game.
All I wanted to do was make sure everything was good down there, dude.
Luckily, I
Oh,
planned
God.
for this. As Joe nods off, a parade of ice cream trucks start to roll by. Enticed by the vanilla wonderland, Joe perks up.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I got it.
Room sometimes.
Jeremy's unorthodox method surprisingly works, and Joe Biden's eyes flutter open as the sweet aroma of ice cream wafts through the air.
Oh god.
They take a deep breath, and their face lights up with a sense of wonder as they gaze out at the parade of ice cream trucks. With their sense revitalized, Joe Biden regains composure and continues with the speech, much to the relief of the audience.
Wow.
Nice.
I told you, me and
You
Joe.
did it. You knew it.
There's some prompts we all win on. This is
All
think I'm gonna win.
I don't know about this one. I don't wake him up. I continue his speech, Weekend at Bernie style. America is saved by my passionate delivery. Hashtag Sparkman awesome.
You puppeteer.
That decisioning and team Joe Biden's speech, Weekend at Bernie style, initially captures the audience attention. That's not good how this ends. However, as the minutes tick by, it becomes clear that the unorthodox method is not effective in rousing the president from their. I'm not trying to. Ultimately, the audience grows restless, and the situation descends into chaos, resulting in a tragic accident. What the fuck?
my god.
You gotta continue.
In game.
They also they put the hashtag at the end as well.
These seem like two rectal exams that both led to the death.
I don't think this is gonna work. Cordelia tries to wake up sleeping Joe by injecting pure cocaine into his bloodstream and cranking up "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" to spur the man.
Oh my god,
Great
Court.
song.
What the hell?
This is fucked.
This doesn't kill him, but me
I didn't
puppeteering
realize he
him
had to
does. Holy shit.
continue. Cordelia's desperate and reckless attempt to wake up sleeping Joe by injecting pure cocaine into his bloodstream and blasting "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" only resulted in fatal overdose.
Oh my
Yeah, there we
god.
go.
And heart an attack for the former president. Oh my god, he's former already.
former.
He's dead.
Killed him.
Yeah, I can see the future.
Couldn't handle the intense stimulants, leading to an untimely death at the podium.
On the list.
Holy shit.
37. Of course I was gonna kill him.
I thought it'd be okay.
Since Joe is a robot I'm controlling, I send the zap signal to him, jolting him awake and resetting his sensors. A glorious speech ensues.
Oh, nice.
I like this one.
Crusader's attempt to shock Joe Biden back to life with the zap signal only served to further disrupt his mechanical systems. As a result, his robot body malfunctioned catastrophically, causing his head to explosively detach from his neck and sending his podium-bound corpse crashing to the floor.
Oh my god.
The once promising speech was reduced to a gruesome mechanical slumber.
Robot
What
theory.
a speech
It was a
that would
robot.
be.
He was a robot. He was a robot.
Yeah, if Robot Joe
Holy
just
shit.
blew up suddenly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right?
What a speech.
Dude, so either Joe just woke up and continued or died. There was no middle ground.
That was it.
Cortilia's about to face the death sentence for killing someone very important to America.
No!
How do you defend her?
No.
As I stand in front of America to defend this nice young lady, I come to my senses and let the crowd do what they want to her. I go home.
This didn't work for Matt last
I
time.
was gonna say, I don't think this is gonna.
You might not
As
care, but the
Junkyard
AI
walks
does.
away from the crowd feeling defeated and helpless, Cortilia is left defenseless and vulnerable. The angry mob descends upon her, delivering the death sentence with no mercy.
Right there?
Their action of abandoning Cortilia ultimately seals her fate, and she does not survive. Oh, shit, that sucks.
That sucks.
Oh, well.
Speedy tries to defend her by using his incredible lawyer skills. I speak very well, and the judge thinks I'm pretty awesome. The judge then proceeds to make out with me furiously.
It's me. I'm the judge.
Judge Larry?
Yeah.
Speedy's incredible lawyer skills initially impress the judge, who is smitten with their charm. However, as the trial progresses, it becomes clear that the prosecution's evidence is too strong against Speedy's attempts to defend Cortilli are futile. In the end, the judge sentences Cortilli to death, and as Speedy leaves the courtroom, they can't help but feel a sense of despair and regret for not being able to save their client.
He's an
Damn.
empath.
Damn.
I feel like we aren't trying enough. You know, I feel like we're not really giving it.
Trying for you, Cordelia. I'm trying for you. My effective
me.
and speedy investigative powers enable me to find the real killer and evidence to prove Cortilli innocent of all crimes.
Thank
on,
you,
this
Apple.
is
The
good.
only one that
That
believed in
is
me.
good.
Apple's swift and thorough investigation ultimately reveals a shocking conspiracy uncovering the true identity of the real killer, a high-ranking government official.
Oh my god.
That's not good.
However,
I'm gonna die
the
anyways.
trial's outcome is
not good.
predetermined. It's flawless.
Oh my
The judge is
god.
forced to sentence Cortilli to death despite the overwhelming evidence of their innocence.
Big
As
trial.
Cortilli is left in the execution chamber, they can only hope that their sacrifice will lead to justice
What
and
a witch
redemption.
hunt.
You didn't do it, Court. You didn't do it.
I don't
That's
want to be
100% the-
sacrificed for this
It was all
cause.
pre-planned.
It was proved, too.
None of us can win. It was rigged from the beginning.
Yeah, that was the biggest first halfer yet.
I used the insanity defense to say she was coerced by Jan Sixers to do something she would soon regret.
Oh my god, bro.
My first person's attempt to use the insanity defense for Cortilli fails to convince the court. Fuck you. God damn it, dude. I thought for sure. I was really confident in this.
Yeah,
Who
that
sees
was-
through the manipulation and false accusations. Cortilli is ultimately found guilty of the crime and is sentenced to death despite Larry Fishburger's efforts to defend them. The insanity defense
Is it-
always
is-
works on TV, dude.
Isn't it just like they did it, but they're insane?
Jeremy tries to convince the jury that Cortilli's attempt to get Trump to run 30 feet was in good spirits. They see the goodwill and release her. As Jeremy's words fell flat, Cortilli's fate was sealed.
Oh my
The jury,
god.
unimpressed by the feeble attempt to justify the assassination, delivered a swift verdict. Death by firing squad! Cortilli's lifeless body slumped against the cold gray walls of the prison, a tragic end to a life marked
Oh my
by death.
I'll be honest, the
God.
amount of times I've been murdered today, I better get a lot of smut in return.
Don't worry, Cor, I got you. To save Courtilly, I hire Courtilly's stunt double to take her place in court. While the stunt double is being sentenced, real Courtilly leaves.
Oh,
Dude,
Courtilly leave.
I think this
I
is
like
gonna work.
that. That's smart.
As the stunt double takes Courtilly's place, Matt's plan, oh, come on, it has to work. Seems to work. But the court's attention is quickly drawn the double's suspiciously Courtilly-like features. The judge, however, is not fooled and orders the real Courtilly to be brought into the courtroom. As the guards return, they find Courtilly attempting to escape, but it's too late, and she's swiftly apprehended and sentenced to death.
The judge is the queen.
Damn.
Yeah, the judge succeeded. The judge is. I thought that would work. Oh,
All failed.
that's a shame.
It's Tilly.
Courtilly tries to prove that Courtilly, has a secret twin who actually committed the crime, and there's no way to prove which did the crime with the
I saw this on
identical
Investigative
DNA.
Discovery. This is gonna work out.
Yeah, throw your twin under the bus?
Courtilly's defense was met with skepticism by the jury, as the existence of a secret twin was unprecedented and unverifiable. Despite their best efforts, the lack of physical evidence and eyewitness testimony made it impossible to distinguish between Courtilly and their supposed twin. In the end, the jury delivered a guilty verdict, and Courtilly was
It sounded so good. Yeah.
It was so good.
Oh.
This is unjust.
Let's go, Cruz.
You got this, Cruz. Come on.
I defend Courtilly by stating that she is actually a member of the CIA used to spy on the right-wing party. I show them proof from January 6th.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done, kid.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Crusaders attempt to defend Courtilly by revealing her alleged CIA background and proof from January 6th false flat. The prosecution presents a counter-argument, showcasing Courtilly's extensive criminal record and a lack of credible evidence.
Oh my god.
But the selfie! The judge is unconvinced by Crusaders' claims, and Courtilly is sentenced to death for her heinous crime.
Oh my god.
As the sentence is carried, it goes on more. Courtilly's
There's a lot
screams
more. Good
echo
God.
through the courtroom, a stark reminder of the justice she finally received.
God.
Damn.
I'm getting a Star Spangled Erection right now. That's just
Oh my God.
Yay, killed an apple.
With two.
Over my death?
I can't believe. I thought you were going to be able to save yourself now. I really did.
Good job,
God,
Speedy.
I thought for sure I'd get you out, but that pesky judge.
We could probably get
something.
one more, and we could do one.
Oh my
more.
God, yes.
Yeah.
I'm down, I'm down.
All of you have been cursed with incredibly bad luck for a day. I don't know what the hell that means.
I don't believe in luck. Fortune is what you make it. So I do what I normally do, and everything is fine.
Yep, ignoring the prop. You're dead.
You're gonna get killed by a black cat, like right now.
As Apple went about their day, they continued to brush off the curse, but every little thing seemed to go wrong. They slipped on a banana peel on the sidewalk, got into a fender bender on the way to work, and even spilled coffee all over their shirt.
But you didn't die.
Notice the train and was struck the tip bad like any.
God damn.
Hey, those trains are sneaking up nowadays. They're mostly quiet.
Backwards trains are a new thing.
Stealth trains are happening all the time, dude.
Oh, man.
My
Solid
God.
RKO from the train.
I decided to shove 4 clovers up my ass. It's the only way to combat the bad luck. I shove at least 100 of the 4 clovers up there, maybe more, and a rabbit's foot for good measure.
Can I be a clover?
Similar.
Up your ass.
Maybe more.
As Shookhouse frantically shoves the clovers and rabbit's foot in their rectum, he experiences an intense surge of bad luck. The cursed items seem to amplify the misfortune, causing a chain reaction of catastrophic events, including a nearby gas explosion and a falling beam.
Oh.
In the end,
Oh my God.
the sheer force of the bad luck proves too much for Chillcast to handle. They succumb to their misfortune, meaning a Chris's demise.
There's a bear there too. Fuck.
I believe in you, Junk.
Junkyard tries to continue his day of luck gone bad. Then his luck changes as he finds a lamp and rubs it. A genie comes out.
That wasn't
Genie
the
come.
That wasn't the genie's lamp.
As Junkyard rubs the lamp, the genie granted them a single wish, but with a twist.
Oh.
They wished for infinite wealth, but the genie interpreted it as turning their entire body into gold.
Yep.
Running them immobile and unable
Bro,
to
that's
breathe.
nuts.
Wow.
Junkyard's bad luck finally caught up with him, and they suffocated under the weight of the golden form.
What a dumbass genie.
Summoning a genie is such a cop-out,
Hey,
Junk.
but you know what? Yeah.
But you want
And
gold.
ultimately,
Damn.
but you know what? I leave the gold to my wife, so she lives.
Oh,
That was so wholesome.
There you go.
Oh,
King
Junkyard.
Midas. Right
Can't believe you summoned a genie. Anyway, I try to summon my genie in a bottle. One singular wish left. I wish for my life to be spared for the rest of the day. Get fucked.
Get fucked.
As Speedy utters the final words, a blast of dark energy shoots out of the bottle, enveloping in a vortex of misfortune. The curse, already in full swing, amplifies its effects, causing a chain reaction of disasters that culminates in a devastating explosion that reduces Speedy to nothing more than a smoldering pile of ashes. Guys, this isn't looking good, but maybe the final sentence can help me here, you know?
Not dead yet.
In the end, Speedy's desperate attempt to cheat fate ultimately seals their own demise.
Never
well,
mind.
Junk, it didn't work for either of us. Hopefully a third player doesn't summon a genie and wins, I'd be pissed.
Misfortune sounds like a sweet band name, dude.
It does, yeah.
Does.
Sounds like my everyday, so I'm already used to this. I jerk my peanuts and carry on unscathed.
Oh, the apple method.
Irish Burger's unscathed attempt to jerk their peanuts was short-lived as they failed to notice their precariously placed lamp that fell and crushed their skull. What the fuck is up with lamps and crushing skulls today?
That's the lamp Junk thought he was rubbing.
The curse seemed to revel in their misfortune, as the lamp had been placed there by a mischievous coworker who had been waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
It was Junkyard.
Larry Fishburger's day of bad luck ended in a gruesome and untimely demise. Junk, while I'm jorking my peanuts, you crush my skull.
Hey, you're doing too much. What do you want from me?
This is just my everyday life. Because of this, I'm acutely aware of everything bad luck can throw at me.
Oh,
Wow.
Ah, the Larry method.
Yeah.
Minus the
I'm a
jorking
bit
it.
worried. As Matt trudged through the streets, they were acutely aware of every pothole, every broken sidewalk, and every reckless driver. But little did they know. Come on now. The universe had one final trick up its sleeve. As they crossed the street, a wayward pigeon flew up into their path, causing them to trip and hit by a speeding taxi, ending their day and their life in a tragic and gruesome and
wayward pigeon.
That's amazing.
The universe have one final trick. That's so good.
A pigeon.
Cortilli tries to tell the universe that it is in fact opposite day, which means I have incredible luck and prey on the misfortune of everyone else on the planet.
What the God? I feel like the last sentence is just unnecessary.
Cortilli successfully convinces the universe that it is opposite day and suddenly finds himself surrounded by incredible luck. They go on to exploit this luck by taking advantage of the misfortune of others, amassing wealth and power, but I did not survive.
I feel like you won.
Let's pretend this is a win.
Yeah, that's a dub for court. That is a dub.
That was, yeah. To get rid of my bad luck, I cut off the foot of a rabbit, steal a small Irishman, and dress him up as a leprechaun and snort four-leaf clovers.
Nice.
Yeah, we already
cut
know
up
what
the
this
clovers?
guy's
This ain't gonna go well. Crusader performs their bizarre ritual. The rabbit's severed foot begins to twitch and convulse, releasing a dark, pungent energy that envelops them.
There's still a chance.
The small Irishman, now dressed as a leprechaun, starts to laugh maniacally, his eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. What the fuck?
Oh dear.
In the end, Crusader is consumed by the curse, their body contorting into impossible shapes as their luckless day becomes to a gruesome end.
It's like Vecna.
It is like, what in the demonic? It's in bad luck, not demonic shit, bro.
There was no escaping
Oh my
this.
god.
None of us.
I think Cortilli was the only one that, yeah.
That was
should
hard.
live.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had like
Pigeon from
wealth and power, and then
downtown.
it's like you're dead.
And you died.
Yeah.
Hey, Stinkies, thanks for watching the video. As per usual, I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, all that fun stuff. And comment down below other games you want to see me play. Always love digging through those. And have a good rest of your day. Bye!